This is why Patrick Mahomes' helmet failed last night in the Chiefs game. So after Patrick Mahomes' helmet exploded last night, a lot of people have questions about the Vices 02 and if it's still a helmet NFL players should be wearing. So right now in the NFL, there's three really popular models of helmets. We have the Vices 02, which is worn by guys like Tua and Patrick Mahomes. We have the Shutt F7, which is worn by guys like Jalen Ramsey and Travis Kelce. And we have the Riddell Speed Flex, which is worn by guys like Raheem Mostert and Chris Jones. So each of these three helmets has kind of their own selling feature. The Riddell Speed Flex is known for this panel in the front that allows it to flex, which is why this helmet is super popular with linemen. The Shutt F7 is really light and has these tectonic plates that shift, which are good for rotational impact, which is why this helmet is more popular with DBs and wide receivers. Now, what makes the Vices different, number one is going to be the shell. The shell of the Vices 02 is specifically designed to flex and absorb the impact in ways that the shells of the other two helmets are not. So as far as the shell goes, this material is going to be different than the F7 and the Riddell Speed Flex, which is why you saw a failure on this and not the other two models. Now, in theory, that design of the shell is really good in most temperatures, especially warm, because it allows it to flex and allow the reflex and delta pods on the inside of this helmet to do their job. Now, that is good and bad because it allows the shell to absorb more impact. However, under these cold conditions, it clearly pressed it past its breaking point, which made it fail. The other issue with Vices is going to be these delta pods on the inside. These are a foam material, which means in the frozen temperatures, these things get really cold and freeze, which is also an issue Patrick Mahomes had.
They have a backup that's out because it was like frozen. When I tried to put it on, it was completely frozen. I couldn't get it on.
So that's the reason this helmet failed, is because the difference in shell material is probably just not designed as well to perform in these extreme cold conditions. And that's also something that's probably not very common in testing. If you have any questions about this whole process, leave them down below.